Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. You are watching IT and Me channel Electrician. In this video, I am going to explain types of transformers. Means that we are going to divide the transformer on the basis of types of core material used. Okay. Next we will divide the transformer on the basis of shape and position of the primary and secondary winding. Next we will divide the transformer on the basis of operating frequency. Next we will divide the transformer on the basis of application. Okay. Let us start first type classification. Classification of transformer based on the types of core material used. Means the transformer is made up of which material. On the basis of that material, we are dividing the transformer into air core transformer, iron core transformer. Third one is ferrite core transformer. Okay. So friends, in air core transformer, what we have to learn? Okay. What we have to remember in our mind? We have to remember only 3 points. Okay. Because we are dividing the transformer based on the type of core material used, that's why we have to remember which material used in which type of transformer. Okay. So, for example, in air core transformer, which type of material is used? Okay. So friends, in air core transformer, the core material is air only. Okay, air only. But the material is air only. Okay, this is clear. Now, if the material is air, then how can we wind the primary and secondary winding on the air? Right? So that's why we are using the plastic. Okay, we are using the plastic or paper as a core material. Okay, this is important point. In air core transformer, the material is plastic or paper. This is clear. So second point we have to remember where this type of transformers are used. Means application of air core transformer. Right? This is the second point we have to keep in mind. Application. Okay. So friends, air core transformers are used in high frequency application. This is important point. Okay. High frequency application. Okay. Next we can ask ourselves why air core transformers are used in high frequency application. Other transformers also used, right? Because the air core transformers having no losses. Okay. No losses. Because of this reason, air core transformers are used in high frequency application. Okay friends, this point is clear. Next I will explain iron core transformer. So friends, iron core transformer here also which material is used and what are the application of iron core transformer. Okay. We already discussed at the beginning of the transformer topic. The normally transformers are made up of iron core transformer. Means the silicon steel material. Okay. Iron is the material. Okay. The material is silicon steel. Okay. Silicon steel is the material. Or we can say that iron is the material. Okay. Where iron core types of used? Okay, where iron core types of transformers are used? Okay, the answer is main supply. Okay, for the main supply, okay, the iron core transformers are used. Why? Because the reason is that iron core transformers having losses like magnetizing losses and iron core losses. That's why these type of transformers are used for main supply. Okay, friends, this point is clear. So next is ferrite type transformer. Okay, ferrite type transformer. So in ferrite type transformer, the transformer core is ferrite. Which material is used? Ferrite is used as a material of core. Okay, ferrite is a core material for ferrite type core transformer. Okay, this is very important. So where the ferrite type transformers are used? Means what are the application? The application is high frequency to very high frequency. Okay, the high frequency to, okay, high frequency to very high frequency. Okay, very high frequency application. Okay, wherever we need high frequency to very high frequency application, on that application ferrite type transformers are used because the losses are minimum. Okay, because of this reason ferrite transformers are used in very high frequency application. So friends, this is completed classification of transformer based on the type of core material used. Okay, next we will see the transformer second category is the same. I will put it here, the same here only. Okay, based on the, here the type of core material used, right? Next, the based on the position of winding. Okay, position of winding. Second one is shape of core. Okay, we are further dividing the transformer on the basis of shape of core and position of the primary and secondary winding. So in this type of transformer, we are dividing the transformer into core type transformer. Okay, core type transformer. Second one is shell type transformer. Okay, shell type transformer. Okay, then third one is ring type transformer. Okay friends, we know that in core type transformer, okay, how core type transformer looks. Okay, this is the core type transformer. The primary winding is here, this side, and secondary winding is this side. Okay, we are dividing the transformer based on the position of the winding. Where the primary winding and secondary winding are wound on the separate limb or separate section. That's why we will say this is a iron, this is a core type transformer. Okay, this is clear. Second one is why we call shell type transformer, because in shell type transformer the primary and secondary windings are wound on the same limb or same section. See here. Okay, this is a shell type transformer. Okay, this is the same limb. We will say this is a limb. Okay, limb, or we say section. Okay, section. We are winding the primary winding here and secondary winding also here. Okay, primary winding and secondary winding wound on the same limb or wound on the same section concentrically. These type of transformers we will say shell type transformers. This is clear. Next one is ring type transformer. Okay, ring type transformer means we are getting the shape. Okay, the shape of the core is, it looks like a ring. Okay, it looks like a ring. Okay, the position of the winding is same on the ring. Primary winding and secondary winding wound on the same ring. Okay, that's why we will say it's a ring type transformer. Okay friends, this is completed. Application is ring type transformers are generally used as instrument transformer. Okay, in case the question will ask where the ring type transformers are used, the answer is the ring type transformers are generally used in instrument transformer like current transformer and potential transformer. Okay friends, this is completed. We divided the transformer based on the position and shape of the core. Okay, next we are going to divide the transformer based on the transformation ratio. This is important. Okay, transformation ratio K. Okay, in transformer ratio I already explained in the last class. What is the formula of transformer ratio? I1 divided by I2 equals to N2 divided by N1 equals to E2 divided by E1 equals to K. Okay, this is the formula of transformation ratio. In transformer ratio, we are on the basis of transformer ratio, we are dividing the transformer further. Step of transformer. Okay, step of transformer. Next one is step down transformer. Okay, step down transformer. Then third one is isolation transformer. Okay, we are dividing the transformer into three categories. Okay, step up transformer, step down transformer, and isolation transformer. How we are dividing these transformer on the basis of transformation ratio. This point is very important. On the basis of transformer ratio, we are dividing these transformers. Let us explain what is step up transformer and step down transformer. Already we know that suppose this is the primary winding and this is the secondary winding. Okay, the number of turns in the primary winding we say N1. Okay, the number of turns on the secondary winding we say N2. Okay, the voltage induced in the primary winding are called E1. The voltage induced in the secondary winding we say secondary induced voltage. Okay, let us see. So on the basis of transformer ratio, we decide whether this transformer is a step up transformer or step down transformer. See here, this is the output. Okay, if output voltage is high, then we will say step up transformer, right? Output voltage. Okay, output voltage means E2. If E2 is high, we will say it's a step up transformer. For E2 is high, okay, if N2 is high, then only E2 will high. Okay, N2 is also number of turns are increased. If number of turns are increased, automatically induced voltage on the secondary side is increased. So we will say it's a step up transformer. It is a step up transformer. How we will decide this? How to write this one? See here. Okay, N2 or E2, okay, is greater than N1. E2 is greater than E1. Okay, sorry, E1. This type of transformer we call step up transformer. Step up transformer. Okay, this is clear. Step down transformer means the output voltage is less. Okay, means E2 is less. E2 is less than E1. N2 is less than N1. This type of transformer we call step down transformer. Okay, step down transformer. This is very important point. Third one is isolation transformer. Isolation transformers means N1 equals to N2, E1 equals to E2. Okay, these type of transformers we will say isolation transformer. Okay, so another name of isolation transformer is one-to-one transformer. Okay, this is also important point. Means we have to know what is the another name of isolation transformer also. Okay, in isolation transformer, N1 equals to N2, E1 equals to E2. Okay, this type of transformer we will say isolation transformer. Next we are dividing the transformer on the basis of frequency. Okay, on the basis of frequency range. Okay, on the basis of frequency. Okay, so first one is main transformer. Second one is audio transformer. Okay, third one is high frequency transformer. Okay, fourth one is very high frequency transformer. Very high frequency transformer, right? The transformer used up to 50 Hz. Okay, the transformer which is used up to 50 Hz we say main type transformer. This is clear. The transformer used up to 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. Okay, this type of transformer we will say audio transformer. This is clear. Next, high frequency transformer. High frequency transformer means up to 30 megahertz. The transformers used up to 30 megahertz, we say high frequency transformer, right? Then more than 30 megahertz, okay? The more than 30 megahertz, this type of transformers we will say very high frequency transformer, okay? This is clear. Next we divide the transformer on the basis of phase, okay? Single phase or three phase, on the basis of phase only, on the basis of phase. First one is single phase transformer, second one is three phase transformers. Okay friends, we know what is single phase transformer. We are using phase and neutral up to 240 volt. Okay, up to 240 volt we will say single phase transformers. Three phase transformer means 415 voltage, okay, or 420 volt. More than 420 volt we will say three phase transformer. So the question is, where the single phase transformers are used, where the three phase transformers are used. We know that the three phase transformers where we are using in the industrial application and in power distribution. Okay, so where the single phase transformers are used in our houses also. In normal the voltage required is 240 volt. Okay, this type of transformers also used in industrial also. Okay, so the mainly is three phase transformers are there. Okay, three phase transformers are mainly used in industrial application. Okay friend, this is clear. So next we will see we divide the transformer on the basis of application. Okay, on the basis of application. Okay, application mean, suppose I am using the current transformer. Okay, I am using the current transformer. Where current transformers are used to measure the high current, we using the current transformer. Correct? So where the constant voltage transformers are used, okay, constant voltage transformer, constant transformer, okay, where we need a constant voltage. Okay, we don't need a fluctuation voltage, we need a constant voltage. Where we need a constant voltage, that type transformer will we say constant transformers. Okay, so friends, keep in mind, we are dividing the transformer based on the application where transformers are used. Suppose I am using the transformer to measure the current, I say it is a current transformer. Suppose I use the transformer for constant voltage, that type of transformer we will say constant transformer. Suppose I use the transformer for in automobiles, okay, that the transformer we will say ignition type transformer. Okay, ignition transformer. Okay, suppose the transformer is used for welding purpose. Okay, so that transformer we will say welding transformer. Okay, or I am using the transformer for in electronic circuit. Okay, that type of transformer we will say pulse transformer. Okay, that type transformer we will say pulse transformer. Means we are dividing the transformer based on the application. Okay, this is clear. So next the last one is dry type transformer. This is last one, dry type transformer. Okay, dry type transformer. Why we are calling this dry type transformer? Because the cooling is air cooling. Because of air cooling, we call the transformer, we call the normal transformer, that is a air cooling transformer. Okay friends, this is completed your types of transformer. Okay friends, so friends, if you like my YouTube channel, please click the like button, and if you not subscribe my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay friends, and those who are not watched my all videos, please go in the playlist and you see all the transformer related videos. Okay friends, thanks for watching my YouTube channel.